Hi Shamai everyone, and welcome back to Video Game Lads. When we last left off, we had just travelled on the Mach 23 little thing from Sunny, and now we're at the Shazbazad military base. Introduce yourselves, fellas.
Hi, I'm Icebear.
That's true, you are. And,
So,
right now we're just trying to sneak onto the military base. As you can see, I am quite the stealth expert.
oh yeah, this does look very stealthy.
They'll never see you coming, eventually.
I am like the flicker of a candle in the night. I love Ripper Mode for the auto tracking that it adds. Although for that reason, I was just out of his reach, so the auto tracking wouldn't work. Stay up there. Oh. I love juggling people in games. Have you ever done it in like Tekken? I forget if you guys play Tekken. Mad Dragon?
I don't believe
I've played Tekken, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
I've tried to get into the recent ones, like Tag Tournament 2 and Tekken 6, but it's like...
Oh yeah, I've got Take Tournament 2. It's really fun. I love dressing up in the Princess Peach costume.
Oh yeah. Oh, for the Wii U version. Yeah.
Yeah. You can dress up as like Mario, Link, Zelda, Sheik, all these people. It's cool.
That's kind of cool.
And there's that one guy with the incredibly spiky hair that's like, it looks like he's sort of like a badass version of Marge Simpson. He's got a Mario hat on top of it, and it's just so goofy.
Incredibly spiky hair? Who are you on about?
I don't know, the majority of the cast.
Chin?
No, it's like a complete circle that goes way up.
Oh, are you talking about Paul?
Yeah, he's got like the cylinder on
Paul,
his head.
yeah.
The cylinder of hair.
I think that's Paul. But no.
Yeah.
How can you not know all these Tekken characters off by heart?
I've played it like 20 minutes!
What about Tekken 3 and stuff back on the PS1?
I played it like I was an N64 kid.
Yeah. If it wasn't for such good Nintendo games, I would be disgraced with you.
That's how I played the greats like Paper Mario. Anyway, sneaking into the base.
Through. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's way easier sneaking through this area. I hate fighting through this area.
Yeah, I had some trouble with this because I basically alerted every single enemy at once.
Yeah.
Just trying to run through.
For a heavily protected military base, this place is surprisingly heavily protected.
Hmm.
Yeah, but this is, from what I've seen online, this is basically how the majority of a Revengeance difficulty run will go. You in a cardboard box just avoiding fights.
Cardboard box. For the entire playthrough, like.
Well, not for the entire one. You have to fight some people, like the bosses. Or can you? I wonder if you can just like sneak up on the bosses and be like, "Hey, where's Raiden? I'm going to tell him about how much I'm in touch with my inner child." And then he just gets sliced up without even realizing it.
That's an uncanny impression as well.
Thank you.
I was thinking he was in the room with me right now, which was haunting, but it's fine. Turns out he's not, it's just an impression. Careful now.
Yeah, this part right here is like nerve-wracking, because if you don't make it through here, a little barrier comes up and prevents you from getting through. Then I did it, so now, thank God I've managed to stealth my way through that part. I get caught up ahead. I've never been able to stealth past through this section of it, but it's way easier, so it doesn't matter that much. I've actually found out how you're supposed to stealth through this section after I recorded this. What?
I was going to say, is it by not just walking right up to those guys while wearing a cardboard box? Because that's still quite conspicuous.
What you have to do is you have to walk up to this guy up here and just stab him in the back. And even if you do your super ultimate, like, mega over-the-top finisher, like, they still, I love that move. That's so ridiculously over-the-top and impractical. Look at that.
Gives him time to move out of the way like that, really.
Yeah. That's why it's impractical, but I love it.
It's the fighting equivalent of monologuing.
Oh, I ripped off his arm. Fuck you. Well, not ripped off, but sliced it off. Yeah, so you have to sneak up on top of there and slice this guy, and then just cardboard box your way down. And that's it. Just gotta kill this guy instead. Yeah, gotta make sure I don't let him, you know, vanish. Because if you don't kill people and quick enough when they're weak and all blue like that, they'll eventually just activate like their cloaking device or whatever and run away.
Ah.
The pussies.
Wow.
It's your favorite character, Ice Bear.
Oh no, Blade Wolf. Oh. Oh no.
Who did this to you?
This is breaking my heart.
Whoa. What could this be?
Oh shit. This is one of the best bits of the game.
I know. I love it, even though it makes absolutely no sense at all.
So, wait a minute, what the hell just happened to Blade Wolf? Surely he's in part of that rubble, because Raiden was standing right next to him.
No, see, he,
I don't think we're
scouted up
lucky,
ahead.
Mad Dragon. Yeah.
Actually, I think, no, he's just conveniently placed out of the way.
Just out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this thing.
It looks like it belongs in Peace Walker, though.
That was
That's the
quite clever
criticism
that they
I
had the
give it.
car for scale rather than it just crushing it.
Yeah, it does look like something out of Peace Walker. Because all
I
the
guess
other
it,
Metal Gears have had like a really distinct style to them, you know.
Yeah, and
You know,
it'd be
considering they're on
more
bipedal and stuff.
Bipedal, yeah, exactly. But if you go on the codec, they mention that it's not an actual Metal Gear. It's a fake. It's just called a Metal Gear for PR purposes.
It's actually made of plastic.
Love this guy.
It's inflatable.
Armstrong.
Just a little too late, as usual.
I just didn't expect this at all. Like, you know.
Armstrong! I swear Raiden's voice got more Raiden-y.
Quentin Flynn just loves putting on more Raiden-ish.
The internet lately.
He really should check the internet more often and maybe check out our awesome Let's Plays at www.youtube.com/VideoGameLads. Yes, I'm plugging
That's the
our
best
own
place to
channel on
advertise
our own
them.
channel.
Yeah, yeah, no, that'll rope them in. Good thinking.
The story leaked to Lee. Then Marshall's plan is ruined.
The hell it is. Look what they're saying. The story just went live, and already they're calling for blood.
Yeah, the internet commenters are asking for blood. Obviously, they know best, as has been proven time and time again. Anonymous comments on the internet know what is right.
By Americans. Besides, a few dozen soldiers is tragic, but nothing to start a major war over. That's just a spark, son. The excuse we've been waiting for. America's wanted this war for years. The Patriots, they knew war was good for the economy. 4 years later, their legacy lingers on. The memes. Nationalism, unilateralism,
The memes.
imperialism,
A grumpy cat.
for those with no faith.
Yeah, this is why you should check the internet more often.
Amongst the whole. No need to better yourself. You're American. You're number one.
I just imagine like a meme researcher, someone who completely misunderstood their job, and they're like, I think this awkward situation penguin is up to something. Or seal or whatever they are.
Bullshit. The Patriots planted the seed. We don't need them around to
This mildly uncomfortable squirrel is harboring some sinister ulterior motives.
American man, woman, and child.
That's not a meme, incidentally.
We're Patriots now.
I love that line. We're all sons of the Patriots now. It's just, the delivery is so literally over the top.
It's been stuck in since
Oh.
all of SOP.
He does seem trustworthy.
The gears with some innocent
Yeah,
is that it?
I can see why they voted him in.
Relax, Jack. It's a war on terror. We're not out to kill civilians. Extremists, lawless gangs, madmen. Of course, that would have to include you.
I mean, aside from the whole child brain harvesting, he seems like a good bloke.
Reports
Yeah.
complimenting the message.
I would entrust him with my child's brain.
Yeah, exactly. Besides, we all make mistakes. We all have, our downfalls. No one's perfect. Some people smoke, other people harvest brains. Natural, really. Part of nature.
I wonder if that was one of his campaign posters. Give your votes and child brains to Senator What's-His-Face.
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Because he has strong arms.
That'd probably work even better than...
He played
than
college ball,
What's-His-Face.
This Mad Dragon, this is Collective Consciousness, one of my favorite songs. And this move, that right there is why offensive defensive is so great. You can just invincibility frame your way through it.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble dodging all this stuff. Like blocking it and dodging it.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that you could just jump right through those things when they sweep at you.
Really?
Yeah, I did it just a bit earlier.
Yeah, I've just seen it. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's one of these
Those
moves that
weapons
is
are
just like really difficult to dodge.
These weapons are
What is
quite
in there?
ineffective for like the type of robot that it is.
Yeah, it's...
It's like, why don't we
that's why
build
we're
a
saying it
colossal
looks like it's from Peace Walker.
spider structure robot, and then people are writing on their notebooks going, yeah, this sounds good. And then for weapons, yes, it'll just have some giant sharp clubs that it hits on the floor in front of it.
Well, to be fair, it also shoots lasers.
I feel as though it should
I don't
lead
think-
with the lasers.
That's true. It should have. Although the club that they throw at you can actually be pretty effective when you don't have invincibility frames to like basically bullshit your way through. Oh, I love this song so much.
Yeah, this bit when it kicks in is really good.
Yes.
I
Oh,
recognize
Collective
it now.
Consciousness is easily my favorite song in the entire soundtrack. I've got it practically all memorized. I won't sing it for you right now, but believe me, I will eventually.
We'll save that for the Too Hot for TV clips.
Exactly.
You don't
I
seem
like
to
how
be
it's
having
got
too
an
much
AI
trouble with
error.
this guy. Yeah. That one leg?
Oh god.
So good. And I think, all right, here, these little, what are they called? Geckos.
Geckos.
But there's another word Vertigo used to describe them. Ads, was it?
Yeah,
Ads, yeah. Additional
Yeah,
enemies
yeah,
during
these are
boss
ads.
fights.
Yeah. These are ads. Basically, what they're useful for is basically just getting health. If you ever run low, he'll use his laser blasts on them, and then you can get their juices. So you see, like, he's
Yeah,
getting
big
destroyed,
gecko
and then,
juices.
yeah. Just drink
Sweet,
this
sweet
succulent
gecko juice.
Juicy.
I wonder if after this, Raiden's gonna set up his own, like, spine juice based cocktail bar.
Well, I don't think there's that much mass appeal for spine juices. He seems to be the only one who's really interested in them.
To be honest, I think his custom would be enough to keep the place running.
That's true. That's true.
Fight like a man, he said, from inside his giant spider mech.
I love the offensive-defensive move for just bullshitting through these things. I say as I don't use it.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job
There we
losing
are.
40% health there.
Don't worry, I'll get there eventually. See, and the offensive-defensive move also deals damage when you use it. And it can also be used as a sort of dodge offset. Mad Dragon, you know what dodge offset is? Like from Bayonetta?
Yeah, when it's like, I think, well, I know what it is. I'm trying to think of how to describe it.
Would you like me to
So,
describe it instead?
well, you dodge and you continue on the combo, right?
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you have like combos you perform by performing like light attack, heavy attack, and if you use like the offensive defensive move in between those, you can still pull off the full combo. So offensive defensive can be used for extending combos and such, and it's pretty cool, and it helps also increase your overall ranking. Not getting hit by lasers also increases your overall ranking. Try and do that.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
I don't think it was. It's kind of silly.
Yeah, I
think
reckon
I'll destroy it soon enough.
As the first of its kind, it was probably quite expensive.
Yeah. Because it does look... when was Peace Walker set, Mad Dragon?
Peace Walker is set after Portable Ops.
And when was that set?
Well, it
Like the
goes
year.
3. I don't know what year. I don't know.
1980?
Probably. I don't know. Just Google it.
Okay. Google it quickly because the epic showdown's about to start. And I love how this section here, when you're running up
Don't
it,
get
isn't a
cocky,
cutscene.
kid.
You have to actually run up it. It's a small thing, but it's cool.
Oh god, come on.
Give me that. Mine.
What? Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Revengeance has stopped a fucking full-on, like, warboat before. This is nothing new for him.
If you say so.
This is a bit new for him.
Alright, 1974 Peace Walker takes place in.
Oh, okay. Ah, take that! I love it!
God, oh, he's just gripping the leg and using it as a sword.
He's using the sword
Oh.
as a sword, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, poor little Bubba gonna die.
This is just so insane.
I
look
know,
at the
I love the
size
fact
of
that
that
you
thing,
go
he's
into
just
blade
swinging it
mode
around.
with the fucking thing. Oh, it's so awesome! Oh.
Well, that was crazy.
That's... I think you summed up Metal Gear Rising. And also...